On your healing journey after broken trust, there's going to be, it's going to be critical that you get the truth, the absolute truth of whatever it is you're asking about. So let's just take an affair. Oftentimes you want to know immediately the day of discovery, all of the information. And so you ask questions. Then a month later, you might ask more questions or maybe even the same questions. And then weeks or months later, you might ask the same questions or more questions. And there's going to be times you get different information. Now, some of those times is your partner's blatantly lying. And there's zero tolerance for lying, zero tolerance for blatant lies. But there are some details, some components, some context, some minutia that I want you to understand. There is what's called, as I'm sure you know, affair fog. Affair fog is not necessarily somebody's completely so in love, somebody's so infatuated with somebody necessarily. It's just that somebody's able to become somebody else, or somebody's able to cope or numb or distract or whatever the case is from the behavior that they're doing. And the reason I say this is because I hear from clients all the time, well, how were you able to make restaurant reservations, and how were you able to do A, B, and C, and then you don't remember? That's a part of affair fog. It's very similar to the side effects of maybe taking a drug. A lot of times you don't remember things that you're doing when you're taking a drug, or the decisions you're making when you're taking a drug, because the side effects disturb your brain. The second thing where people may not recall certain information is because right after D-Day, there's a fear within them. There is a fear where if I tell this person the truth, all the truth, they're going to leave me. They're going to take my kids away from me. They're going to fall out of love with me. They're going to smack me upside my head. So there's affair fog and there's fear where you may or may not get the truth. Then I want you to also consider this. When you ask questions, when you want details, keep in mind somebody that's doing behavior, whether it's a full-blown affair or whether it's simply sexually acting out, they compartmentalize a lot. What does that mean? There's a part of their brain where they just kind of stow away these choices, put away these decisions. And the second they're done, they want to forget about it the minute they're done. So they're doing their best, whatever it takes, to forget about that moment. So there's legitimately some things that people just don't remember. So again, the reason I post this is because I want you to have zero tolerance for lies, zero tolerance for lies. But try, if you're on the healing journey, to have a little bit of wiggle room to understand there's some legitimacy where people don't remember things, and for many reasons. I just gave you 3.